Hello guys. Hello everyone. It's a bit weird. The background just keeps changing. I'm currently... Hi. Hello from the Mackenzie family. Hello. It's a bit weird. I thought I would pop on here. Annie, I haven't even introduced myself, have I? What an absolute tart. Happy Friday everyone and welcome to the Lazy Redhead. And if you don't know, so today we are going to kick off the first of many Reno videos. Reno! Well, it's not really a Reno, is it? It's more like let's get ready to Reno. Still haven't moved at this point. Don't know when we're gonna move. Raging. A few things happening today. I had to prep the room that I was sleeping in, and we're gonna do that together because I had to take down that ghastly wardrobe, which was, as you well know, colourful to put up. Still colourful to take down, but I think I bossed it like a bitch, so I was quite delighted with my efforts. What else have we got? We're going to go through our mood board, so I'm going to take you through some of the ideas I have for the new house. I think that'll be quite good to do because I actually do need to get on with them, so I have something to work from when I'm trying to kind of orchestrate it all in one fell swoop. Right now we have got my memory box. We have to sort out my memory box. Here we go, look. This thing. Actually, I think I've got another part of it. Wait there. Yeah, so I had to get a few more bits that fell off the memory box. I thought, you know what, I need to go through my memory box because it's bulging out. It's not fit for transportation because shit will just fly everywhere. One moment. So yeah, I'm going to go through my memory box with you and do a bit of a show and tell. Okay, so some of you do know, some of you don't know, but I was training in the police. So my last shop that I worked at made me a Elise's survival kit. So it kind of has a list of things. This was from the team at H&M that I used to work with, Chloe and all that. Bloody love them. They made me a going away present, which was Elise's police survival kit. Okay, so coffee to stay alert when you're on duty. Safety pins to keep the public safe. Crayons to make each day bright and colourful. You've got paperclip to help you hold it together. Oh, I love it. This is brilliant. They really need to sell these kind of kits. I think it's genius. Elastic band when you're stretched to your limit. I definitely needed one of them. Sweets to give you energy. A button for when you may need to button your lip. Well, that didn't bloody work, did it? Tea bag to relax after a long shift. And a cigarette when shit hits the fan. Is there a cigarette in here? Good luck from all the team at 795. 795 is the number of the shop. It also has a weapon in here. And it has a note on it. To practice your aim at Mark, not us, obviously my husband. They're just delightful. I haven't taken anything out this bag. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh God. It's a bit past its sell-by date, guys, really, isn't it? It's all mushy. I love that. Sweets. And everything is in here that was promised. It is a great little, yeah, it's kind of started to seep. I don't know. It's started to break down. That is lovely. That is so lovely. I might put that to one side because I'll need to sort out the sweets because it is actually very, very sticky. Yeah. Yeah, gross. We've got a cushion here, cushion cover. My mother-in-law made me this. It's like got Christmas things on. But it's gone bobbly, so I need to go over the bobble thingy. That's why I stopped using it. I know it's Christmas, but it's so muted, you can kind of use it all year round. Here we go, there's a big folder here. I remember trying to put my memory stuff in like a folder, so it was you could see it, you could kind of flip through it. So that was when I went to Prague. So stubs from like places I've been, maps. I've circled the places I've walked and been, which was kind of cool. A tooth. From when my tooth was extracted, that was the worst experience of my life. I had a Chihuahua called Millie, picture here. She was the sassiest little munchkin you've ever did see. She was the size of a loaf of bread. She didn't like anyone at all, apart from me, her mummy. And she would only ever come to me when I called her. She was beautiful. I absolutely adored her. She had this big fluffy tail that was just half the size of her, really. So I've got a clippings of her tail and her old veterinary book there. Oh, this is cute. This is, I don't know whether you want this, guys, but this is like a little cushion that was made out of some old pajamas that I grew out of. My mum made me this cushion for my Barbie set. So they had like a little cushion, and I could never get rid of it because it just, you know, it's just one of them things, isn't it? This was from a packageless supermarket, actually. It's all gross, and we should wash these maybe and use them. I might wash them and use them. Sorry, she's now in the way. She's a little girl. Get your bum out of mummy's face. Oh, this is a rosette, a first place rosette from Silver Horseshoe Riding Club. I know. Excuse me. Oh my dear God. Do you mind? This was my ID cards. I'll put my, there you go. ID cards. That was when I was doing my degree. I got 2 of them because obviously I did 2 courses. So I also got, this is cute. This was the first day of my college. When I went to college. Oh, I'll do that. Look at that. Oh, look how happy I was. Oh, I was so cute as well. Is there any more in here? There is as well. What are these? Oh my God, my PCAD. That is insane. Look at that. Look at that face. Face of innocence. Plymouth College of Art. I did my first year there, and I think I might have mentioned to you guys before. I did my first year at PCAD, and I then ended up transferring because I was mugged. That was one of the reasons, but also PCAD, they didn't have studio spaces, so you didn't have a designated place, and I wanted to study sculpture, so I couldn't be building stuff and then taking it down literally every single day. It was very disorientating, so I ended up just transferring for a multitude of reasons. But yeah, I was mugged in my bed. Oh, not good, not good. It was not good. Just a little card from New Red Studios when I had my studio space, and this was a project called Art and Ride. It was basically it was a collaboration between an art group, myself and many other artists, and the buses within the Winchester area, and it's like a zine. It's like a little zine. It's got a little Art and Ride thing on. It's so cute. So it's so cute, actually. Drawings and annotations from all the people that participated. People like on the buses, the children on the buses, which I think is lovely. Actually, this is so cute. I really need to keep this out and put it in my little... This is the thing what I want to do, right? I love memory boxes for these moments, but how often do we actually, you know, go through them like this? What I would like to do with that is put it on a bookshelf. I want to do that. Yeah, let's do that. We'll pop that there because that will be quite nice. I'll pop this New Red Studios inside that. That'll be quite nice. I want to have these things about me. You know, I want to be reminded all the time about these lovely things. These are from a doll that my nan bought me. It was for my 18th. Everyone got a present for their 18th birthday off my nan. She died before any of us turned 18, so she bought us a present in case she never got there. So on our 18th birthday, we got it. I got a creepy China doll. Really creepy. So anyway, I ended up just keeping the glasses from that China doll. It was quite large and just, yeah, creepy. Just so creepy. What is this? This is from when Rome, when me and my husband went to Rome. Oh, I forgot about this. This is a scarf that I bought at the Vatican. Yeah, it's a Vatican scarf. Look at that. See if I can... Yeah, just a Vatican scarf on the head. Obviously better than that. I'm going to keep that out and probably wash it. I would like to do a scrapbook actually. How about that? Should we scrapbook together? I know my friend Steph, she's a subscriber. She has been trying to push me to scrapbook for literally ever. She's obsessed with the notion. So I'm a fine artist, okay, who dabbles in these things. I love craft, but I utilize craft for a means to an end. Which is obviously also within my artwork, but I'm not a journaling type person, but I will for this because it does call for it. Oh, all the stuff from Norway. Oh, this is the actual festival that we had to work on. All the sponsors, it was quite large and in charge it was. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post on my post tab. I will post the video tomorrow on Saturday. I'll post the video of my trip to Norway. It was my first ever vlog / documentary / whatever. It was actually created by a guy called Seb Druitt. I filmed everything, which is why it's so shit, but he edited it all. At the time I just couldn't or didn't have the wherewithal to actually edit, so he did all the editing. So actually that video is on his channel. I can't obtain it from his channel because I don't pay YouTube Premium. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link the video in the post. I'm going to post it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to everyone? You know, loads of wedding bits and bobs. Oh my god, there's our invitations. I didn't do my wedding stuff, my husband did, but I did pick out the invitations. So here's with the wedding invitations. Isn't that cute? It's amazing what you hoard, isn't it? Here we go. Dear all guests, we would like to take this opportunity to give you an insight into how we met, which has been the inspiration for this informal yet special day, and also what we have planned for our future. We met on a popular dating app, Tinder, in February 2014. We hit off straight away, toing and throwing with casual insults, unstoppable giggles, and our mutual love for life. A month later, we met at the Cozy Club in Salisbury for the first time, and we didn't leave until we realised Mark's car was locked in an overnight multi-storey car park. It's true. Needless to say, our dates thereafter have been nothing short of entertaining, ultimately sealed the deal for us. January of this year, we got engaged at the Cozy Club, and therefore seems only fitting for us to celebrate our wedding day there too, which we did. It was amazing. Our next step was to emigrate to Canada in 2016. So as much as we'd really appreciate gifts, we're unable to take them with us as we'll be moving with little as possible. However, donations are welcome and will be put towards our life in Canada. We must mention that donations are by no means required. We just both look forward to seeing you there on the day. With love, Mark and Elise. Yeah, we had plans to do that. I don't know what derailed. I think it was quite a substantial derailing, if I remember. I don't know why our plans to emigrate was derailed so tragically. It really, really was. These were a few sketches when I was very, very little. Look at that dress. That was my fairy dress. I always wanted it. My cowboy boot. Oh, 2003 I did this one. This was my kimono. Oh, no, this was part of my kimono project. So I did that one. Yeah, this was homework. So this, yeah, it was part of this project. Yeah. Had to design our own kimono. This was for bonfire night. Bonfire night. See, I made a little book. This is my fireworks. I don't know how old I was. Remember, the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason, and plot. I see no reason why gunpowder, treason should ever be forgot. And I did like moons and stars around that. That is cute. That is adorbs. Oh, does it have a date on this actually? No, but it's the three of them just sort of conspiring with one another. Oh, I love it. Yeah, so that is beautiful. This was around the same time I ended up working in crayons. So this is when I first got crayons. Can you believe it? This is what I did with my first set of crayons. So I just did loads of fruit. I don't know why. I just thought this is a great idea. This is the best idea I've ever had in my life. A strawberry. So this is what I did when I first got my crayon set. Oh, this was a menu, slightly damp, which is annoying. This was a menu from what's called the 70 by 7 meal by an artist called Lucy Orter. And I worked on that project as a volunteer, as what they called a server. That was really fun. This was an exhibition guide. I was invited to the private view of Peter Randall's retrospective exhibition at the Yorkshire Sculpture Park. He's such a lovely man. He is a land artist, so he does kind of stuff like this. He's what's called a land artist. He also created the big seed at the Eden Project. Oh my god, look at the state of this. This was I don't know, does it have it on it? I don't know when this was, but here's a school photo, and there I am. Look at the state of it. There she is. Oh my god, this is great. Oh my god, this was christening photos. Your battery's about to go. Christening photos. Look how unhappy I am. How disgraceful of my mother to make me look like I should belong on the top of a toilet roll. Change your battery change. I'll put those away. Nothing else in there. Oh, your battery's about to go again. Does that mean I have wasted all my batteries? Yes, that one. Oh, I've got to change you over again. This is an absolute bloody nightmare. Didn't even press record. I've just spent half an hour bloody talking to you. Right, everything's fine. I'm just getting myself into a little state, a little wound up. This thing is something my husband made me. It's Shorty, my nickname from him. The letters were actually crocheted by one of the ladies at my knitting club. This is why he decided to do it. It was our 2-year wedding anniversary, I think, which was cotton. Little toggle involved. He, honestly, he stitched it all himself. You can see all the beautiful and he knitted it himself. He knitted all of this. You can see there's a few holes, but that's okay. He's dropped a few stitches. That's not a problem. Not the end of the world. He put this beautiful beaded detail down the side in completely the wrong colour cotton. But he did emphasise that although he didn't crochet the letters for Shorty, he stuck them on, but he lined it all and everything. I'm actually going to wash that on a really, really delicate wash, because it does smell fusty, and I'm going to use it as a pencil case now. So I want to use these things. I do. Isn't it cute though? It's so adorable. At the time he was working as a prison guard, right? So imagine my husband in a prison, yeah, sat there with a pair of knitting needles, knitting this. Oh, just, this is the type of man he is. This was me in my studio. It was ripped out of a book. I was thinking about something. Oh, picture of me and my nephew when he was born. There's a picture of me and my nephew. I think it's that way. It is that way. Look at him. Oh God, I miss that boy. I miss that boy. This was a picture of Millie when she was wet. Oh. She's so cute. That's your sister. You would have loved one another. I just know you would have done, talking to Ruby. This is a picture of my father. I don't know why I've got these in this box. They should really be out and about, shouldn't they? Well, I can't put them out and about now, so they might as well be boxed back up. This was Ruby's first... Oh, can you smell that? It was yours. My mother-in-law put a big pink bow on. This was a... Oh, this was a little quick drawing I did of Ruby when she was 6 months old. I was bored one day waiting for a phone call. Look at it. Oh, this is one for my parents when they were younger. It's my mum and my dad. And Peppa. Bits of fabric that I love. This was something my friend made. And it went wrong. She wanted to crochet. She wanted to crochet. I think it was a meerkat, and it went terribly wrong. Do you mind? It's not a toy for you. And she was going to get rid of it because she said, look how awful it is, but I loved it so much. So I had to have it. This is our wedding book. People wrote messages in on our wedding day. Don't worry, most wedding nights were a disaster. Yeah, actually it wasn't. It was fine. It was just he was quite drunk. I didn't drink on my wedding day, but my husband was just so merry. And he tried to drag me in my wedding dress. He tried to drag me into a kebab shop on the way to our hotel room. I was like, I'm not going in a kebab shop in my bloody wedding dress. You're insane. This is actually a bag of, this is a puzzle, right? It's a puzzle set, and it's actually coordinates of the first place we met. We had our date. Isn't he romantic? Oh, these guys. Oh, there's my little garter, my wedding. That was so itchy. I took it off in like 5 minutes. I didn't actually ended up wearing it. Oh, look, there's my tiara, if I could get it out. Here we go, guys. This is my, oh, it's all snapped. No, this is my tiara. It's my wedding day. This is actually, when me and Mark first met, this is like a little Scottish teddy bear, and this is Alvin the chipmunk. Now, boop, 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 boop. Just wants to be involved in everything. This was on a market. We'd first met, we just like came into each other's orbit, and they were sat together, and I thought that's perfect. I've got to buy them both on like this little market stall, because he used to call me Alvin the chipmunk. He used to call me a chipmunk all the time and Alvin all the time. I don't know why, but yeah. And I thought these were just sat together, and I thought, serendipity, I've got to get them both. I'm that kind of sucker. These are winter boots from Norway. They are made with deer, unfortunately. But I got them from a Russian market. I had an argument with a Russian lady. She wouldn't let me order the size that I wanted. What's this? Oh, it's a massive box of stuff as well. Well, we're not going to go delving into that because there's a lot in there. Oh, look, there's all the notes he's ever given me. There's actually, this whole box actually is notes from Mark. All of them. Bloody hell. He used to put like little notes, little things everywhere, and little riddles for my birthday. He used to make treasure hunts for my birthday around the house. So for example, no sugar, no syrup. I am delicious on my own. Where am I? And there would be hundreds of these around the house, and then there would be prizes at each of the little riddles. It was just little things like a bag of my favourite crisps or a chocolate bar. Oh my god, there's just so much stuff. I need to scrapbook this, don't I? I need to create a big, monstrous scrapbook, and then I'll have it all, won't I? There's me and Mark fostering a dog called Kurt. He was a police dog. He was a monster. Unfortunately, we weren't able to keep him. Oh, I'm getting curry. I'm getting curry for lunch. There's just so many bits and pictures in here. Just loads. So handsome, my husband. Oh, so sexy. Look at him there. Oh, he's so bloody handsome. Fancy him so much. Oh, God, this is a cute one. My sister and her first son, my nephew, Theo. Look at that. I love that photo. They're just out of it. Just like wore each other out. This was on one of our first dates. We had stolen... We had stolen a big ball from the Christmas tree. It was this huge Christmas tree in the middle of Salisbury. It was just like this community thing. And me and him got a bit merry and we stole it. Oh my God. So Mark and I, here we go, look, so there's us two, right? This was 6 o'clock in the morning. We had got merry the night before, violently so, and it was at a concert for the Chuckle Brothers. We got absolutely merry, and we decided that it would be a great idea to wake up with the most monstrous hangover one could ever feel, and I feel it till this day, honestly. And we decided to go swimming in the beach at like 6 in the morning. Now, it was not summer, right? But I think we were still a bit drunk. Not gonna lie, I think we were still a bit drunk. Oh, there's another picture of Millie. Here's Milmou's. Look at the monster, right? Now, if you didn't know that she was half a foot off the ground, right? Doesn't she look, and she was vicious. She hated everyone. She'd maul you. Best guard dog I've ever had. Best. That was the day after me and Mark got married. We found minion glasses at a supermarket. Oh, the shit you get up to, honestly. Honest to God. Right, that can go back in there. Oh, this was Winston's first stick. No, you can't. This is a very special stick. This was his first ever stick he found when he was a puppy. It's the things you keep. Boop. This was the first piece. I was 5 years old. And this was my first piece I had in an exhibition. It's quite brittle, actually. I need to get it framed properly. 5 years old. So one of the things that haven't really changed much if I one of the things that my art tutor at the time had said, she had asked what these red dots were, and I'd actually said they were the changing of the seasons, and the petals were obviously falling off, and the red sky was sunset. So it's coming down in the red sky. She thought it was quite insane that I understood the concept of changing seasons and the sun and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm trying to keep things nice. Bollocks, that's not going to go in there, is it? Why won't you fit in there? You fit a moment ago. Just go in. No one cares about your piddly problems. Just go in. I think I did it. No, I didn't do it. Oh well, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Oh. Can't very go round with a tiara on my head. I probably could. I could get away with it. There is my memory box. I know. There's my memory box. I hope you enjoyed that. What have we got now? We have got to move on to the dismantling of the wardrobe. So let's go. We're back again. The old rail. You hear my voice. I'm going to wrap up the rest of this room, finish it off. I've got to do a bit of painting, a bit of sanding, and I've got to remove this rail before we do any of that. This is like an end of an era, isn't it? Do you remember me going absolutely ballistic? Trying to install this thing. Trying to build it. Okay, let's see if we can get these out of here, shall we? Oh. Hello? Hello. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had an appointment that I forgot about. Can I help you? Licking my pocket. Obviously had some treats in there or something. Wicked. I'm a legend. My battery seems to be running a bit low. Okay, that's fine. Winston, move, Bobby. No shit's given, is there, with you? No shits given. Why can't you be more like Ruby? Shit's scared of everything. That'd be great. Oh yeah, well done. You're a legend. We've got one off, guys. One is off. And the thing hasn't fallen on my head. I am such a f***ing legend. Oh yeah, now we're going to come on, you can do this. Yeah. Pull it. Wicked. That's coming out of the wall whether you f***ing like it or not. Oh yeah, brute strength in the end, brute strength it took. Okay, ladder. Working at height, risk assessment has changed. The risk assessment has changed. Okay. Oh, a bit dizzy there. Put them in my pocket. Like a professional, I've got pockets. One thing at a time, I need to get distracted again. Just take this side out. Very, very well done. I'm proud of you. Good. So am I. I'm proud of me too. Brilliant. Okay, up another one. Oh. Working a height, guys. Working a height. Oh, right. Down a step. Down a step. Good, good, good. Oh my God, we did it. We did it. What took us probably an absolute hound to get the thing up, it's taken us a fraction of the time to get down. I need to actually dismantle it. How did I do it before? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Bastard. One leg. Oh God. Okay, here we go. We're back again. We're back doing this. Shit. Get off, you asshole. Oh, I can do it. Oh, bollocks. Okay, leg two. Leg two, guys. Okay. Maybe we just keep this one like this. Yeah, we'll do that. Can't be bothered to care about that. We did that! Yay! Got my little piece of paper here. So today I'm going to just take you through my thoughts on the renovation, the colours, the textures, the vibe, guys, the vibe. This is obviously the best, one of the best bits, other than buying the scatter cushions right at the end. Everything in between this bit and the scatter cushions, hell on earth. So I'm going to take you through the good bit, and we're going to take our time. I've done one page already because I need it to show, anyway, you'll get it. Okay, so colour palettes. I've gone for a nice neutral, off-white. Sorry about the light today. The light is absolutely shocking. It keeps going in and out, but we have what we have. I've gone for these kind of mustardy colours. So we've got French mustard and we've got hunting jacket. Love. Absolutely love it. For greens, we have got Wild Hillside, Garden Glory, and we have got Bohemian Bliss. I'm quite excited about it, really. Quite excited about it. So, I started with the dining room because I'm umming and ahhing about what to do with the kitchen. I've just got a big piece of paper, folded it into 4, and I've started creating each page. I've just got cheap glue, so it's causing all sorts of hassle with the magazine pages, but it'll do the job. So I've gone for this beautiful, almost oriental paper on the ceiling of the dining room. That will be going on the ceiling. There will be wood paneling on the walls. And they will either be, I don't know, because I don't want it to be too dark. I don't want it to be quite light. So what I might do, because I'm going to have a shelving unit in there as well. You can see there's a shelving unit. Fabrics are going to be this beautiful off-white, like almost embossed. I don't know whether you can see that. Yeah, there you go. Very traditional embossed linen. But in terms of the colours for the walls, I'm not sure. I think I quite like that, really. That nice hunting jacket colour. You can obviously accent that with foliage. So obviously we're going to have, so imagine these two are foliage. We're going to have those foliages throughout. So it's going to be broken up. So the walls and the ceiling are your biggest canvas areas. And then you go in with the detail like foliage, jars, vases, that kind of thing. You kind of break it all up and it all comes together, which is the best bit, the second best bit, which is the fluffy stuff, I call it. Fluff. So the reason I started with the dining room, and I've written some notes like where I'm getting the paper from in the corner, paneling on the walls, paper on the ceiling, custom shelving, because there is alcoves in that room as well, was because I'm umming and ahhing about the kitchen. Right, so there is this cashmere kitchen here. I want to keep these free. I don't want to stick them down because I'm going to need them for the rooms and like whatever. So we've got this cashmere kitchen. But we've also got this sage green kitchen. One thing I am defo on is gold hardware. So you've got the gold tap here. On this one, you've got the gold hardware and the sage. I'll show you. There you go. Here you go. See? These nice gold brassy type hardware. Love that. That's definitely staying. Now, the kitchen, to note, is very, very, very long. Okay, so here is our kitchen. You can see that it's extremely, extremely long. We're going to be taking out those cupboards at the end over the hob. All of those are coming off the wall. I'm going to have it very slimline, very sleek. So we're just having the bottom. We're not putting any wall shelving. We're just not going to do it. So it will almost be kind of like this, really. So I'm and ahhing whether to go to cashmere or sage. And I don't know if that's the right sage. What's this one? Wild Hillside. Because the dining room, here's a picture of the dining room, leads off of the kitchen, so that they are essentially one room. Now this dining room, we're going to take out that window. That window is going, and the little bit of wall underneath that is going to be like an opening into the conservatory. I'm not sure whether I'm going to put sliders in there or not. I'm undecided. If I am, it will probably be robust internal doors, but I don't know what I'm thinking yet on the two doors. But you can see there's two alcoves. The alcove closest to the window has to be kept open because it will be part of the opening. I think it's not going to fit a unit in there of any kind, custom or otherwise. It will just be too cluttered and the gangway will just, oh no. But the second one closest to us, that will have a custom shelving unit in, and on that will be things like glass holders, like decanters for different spirits and liquors, but anything pertaining to entertaining, but in a really aesthetical kind of Gucci goo way. That's my feeling. The other thing that I should note actually is it does have a utility. I do not have a picture of the utility, but this is the wallpaper, or the style, the wallpaper for the utility. It's this taupe pinstripe. I just think it's really lovely. I think it will go with either. I think there's a bit more interest with the sage, but the reason I note the utility is because I want the same hardware and cabinets in the utility as I'm going to have in the kitchen, sorry. I'll move you up a bit, sorry. I think I could probably get away with either. What I'm going to do is do that because this wood is throwing me off. So I'm just going to do that. So if we do that, that will go with the utility, I think. Like so. This will be a shade lighter in real life, but obviously you've got to count for like the digital framing of it all. This will definitely go with this. I think the sage is more interesting. Also, I did find a kitchen that was sort of between this and this, if you mix these two together. And I thought, oh, that is so nice, but it doesn't actually. I mean, that does. Let me see if I've got a picture of it. Right there. Where's my bloody computer? I keep losing stuff. Oh, here it is. That one is a nice option, as options go. Just not so much the entirety, but certainly its colourway. See, that one's quite nice and traditional as well. It's a 1970s kitchen renovation, that one. So that one's very much up our street. I think that one's the best bet, really. Let's go for this one. That one's nice. Yes, let's go for that. It would be a light worktop, which will bring that refraction into the room, alongside potentially, so these colours. This kitchen. So if we had a kitchen that was that colour, I think that would be awesome sauce. Yes. And I think the utility could be the lighter of the two because it is a smaller room, and then either one of those are going to go with that, isn't it? Either one of them. I think that will be quite nice. I think the minty and the sages I think are going to have to go. We've made a decision. That's great. I love that. I love making decisions. Real sense of achievement there. So that really works. We can have this sort of colour, these kind of hues in the dining room, and we could potentially go for the darker green in the kitchen, and it's not really going to affect. There's still going to be a sense of flow. In the conservatory, I'm probably going to go with these two colours. It's got a lot of natural light in there, so it's not going to... We can be a bit more ballsy, can't we? Frame and everything is all going to have these kind of colours, I think. And then the accents can be in these sorts of tones. And when I mean accents, I mean things like plant pots, okay? Maybe some soft furnishings, that kind of thing. The living room, though, I've picked out this picture for our living room. You can see that it's got these dark greens. It's got these beautiful, almost autumn amber coloured leathers. And it's got this gorgeous ceiling, which I will never ever be able to recreate, but I will give it my best. Again, paneling throughout, which I think is beautiful, and large area rugs. There's a sense of space, but it's warm as well, which I absolutely love. This is the living room, so it is a lot longer. The two alcoves are going to have custom shelving on each side. I'm more than likely going to have lighting on the shelving, or in some capacity as well. The TV is going on the wall between the two shelving units. I think me and my husband haven't made a definitive decision yet, but we're probably 90% sure. Our chairs are orange, so this is a kind of the vibe of the space, so it's much lighter than this. I'm probably going to go, you know, more towards the vanilla side, but the orange. Now I need an example of the orange. Let me see if I can recreate it. There we go. So that is the kind of orange our sofas are. So we have two recliner chairs. They're not bright orange, they're more towards a warm orange. I think that colour goes with all of these colours as well. It's in the same tonal family. So with the living room, probably have the walls lighter, cloud vibe ceiling, hand painted by yours truly in those. See what I mean? So furnishings, walls, ceiling. I think that vibe, stunning. Also, I should note that there is a hallway here. I'm going to be taking out that banister, which will then open up that full space. The door to the living room will be a double glass fronted door. So I'm going to increase the size of the door to the living room. The door that you see there, I was going to take to the kitchen, I was going to take out, but I've decided to keep it there, and I'm going to change that door over to a glass door. This is a kind of gold brushed hardware that I want throughout the house. The bathroom will probably be done a lot later on, because this is a very bougie design indeed. But I do feel that in terms of our spectrum of colours, it is a fairly perfect fit, and it does fit in with the design. The flooring is going to be like a herringbone, a light wood herringbone throughout the whole bottom floor. That's where we've got so far. What else? My bedroom. So that's a completely different, well, I suppose it's not really. Okay, my bedroom. This is the, you can see it there. This is the wallpaper I've chosen for my bedroom. It's neutral. It is raised, like it's embossed. It's got texture, and it's kind of pearlescent, so it oscillates. It's in like a paneling design. Here's the bigger swatch of it. It's in like a panel design. It's actually quite cheap for wallpaper, to be fair. And I think it's neutral, it has texture, it has all the things I want. I'm then going to have this wallpaper go up so far, so for example, this is an example of, well, something, but basically there's alcove here. Well, the wallpaper will come up to about there. I'll then put some wood paneling there, and then the rest is going to be painted, I don't know, a colour, like probably a neutral. So if we say, if we take the darker colour out of this pearlescent and we paint it on the edge and the ceiling, I think that'll be very, very bougie, actually. I think that will be quite nice. I'm also going to go with probably a, I don't know whether to go for a king or a double, but again, furniture will bring you back to the gold hardware. Furniture will be this gold hardware. I think it's going to be so deliciously beautiful. And that's the design, essentially. It's all over the place now. So this is my mood board. I will stick it down though. Not my... I'll take these. I'm going to keep that though because I need that for the living room. Let's have a look. The bedroom, keep that there. I'm going to put him down quickly. Cool. I'll need to keep some of these in my purse because I know what I'll do. I'll just, there we go. Cool. So yeah, I just stick it down. And what I might do is, in a minute, so that will be for the utility room, the wallpaper for the utility. Even if I do paneling and then put this wallpaper in the inside of the paneling, that would still be quite delicious. Let me, oh my god, I'm getting all over the place. Here we go. Need to cut. Perfect. Marvellous. Love that. Love, 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 love. So there we go. Here is our mood board for our new house. And that is all we have time for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. There will be a lot more to come. But before I go, this is pertaining to a vlog we did a few weeks back. The rock. I missed out the section for some unknown reason. I missed out the section revealing the inside of the rock. Well, I couldn't actually do it, so I didn't actually manage it on that day that you started seeing. My husband took it to work and got someone else to do it on like a bandsaw. There is there's nothing inside, but it's pretty. It's pretty. I don't know anything. Oh, wait till you come back to me. There you are. I don't know anything about geology at all. It was kind of pretty. It makes a nice sound. Love it. I'll let you go and live productive lives. Don't know what's happening in the next few weeks. Obviously keep you posted anyway. I'll speak to you later, guys. Love ya. Mwah.